Maeda, oda odoyentina, odia samanda. Hello, lovely people. You are watching my story talk show by Ohemaa. Toronto, Saubaha, my story talk show. Don't miss out. God bless. Hi, my name is Erhi Ojoboh, CEO and founder of Owndra Digital. Keep watching my story talk shows.
Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to my story talk show with Ohemaa Sarah. Today, I have a guest here, and I think today's conversation is going to be a lot of smiles because she was able to break through barriers to navigate. Today's conversation is Erhi Ojoboh, founder and CEO of Owndra Digital. I want to get deep into her story today. Let's go. Hi, Erhi. How are you? How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, welcome to my story talk show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I want to get deep.
Having me.
I want to get deep into your story. So, let's start. Who is Erhi Ojoboh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Erhi is at my core, I would say that I'm a builder.
Right.
I'm a woman of faith, and I am somebody who believes in dreaming big.
Wow.
As a young girl growing up back home in Nigeria, I listened to somebody who I deeply respect, and he left something that still resonates with me today, and I pass on to everybody that I meet. To dream is free. So why dream small?
Wow.
Dream big.
To dream
It's
is
free.
free.
There's no fee for dreaming. You don't have to pay anybody for dreaming. All you have to do is just be yourself and dream. So why dream small? Dream big.
Wow.
So I'm a big believer in dreaming big because I know that, we have everything it takes to achieve our dreams. And if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to, apply yourself, your skills, you can really achieve everything that you want to achieve. So at my core, like I said, I'm a builder. I'm a mom also.
Oh, wow.
I have 2 teenage boys.
Oh.
I have 2 teenage boys who know do I exist until they need money, right?
Oh, you don't look like one. Wow.
I do. I have 2 teenage boys. I'm a wife as well.
Wow.
And, a big believer in community, family and community. That's what drives me, surrounding myself with people who inspire me to be better than I was yesterday. So
Wow, that's
me.
so deep. Okay, so let's go back to Nigeria. Okay, growing up as a child, how was life? How was challenging? How did you navigate back home in Nigeria? Just take me through because we all have a story to tell.
Yeah.
Growing up is not easy. Okay, yeah. So for you to break through the barriers, yeah, it's come a long way.
Okay, so growing up in Nigeria was fun. I mean, Nigeria, we have we're very big on community back home in Nigeria. So I have a big family. I grew up in a big family. I have 6 siblings, 5 sisters and a brother, and I'm the 5th child, so more or less the middle child, the troublemaker and the peacemaker as well. You know, I had a dad my dad was in the military. He served, yeah, as a military personnel back in Nigeria. So he moved around a lot, you know, moved around a lot. My mom was, always constant. And my mom was a big part of my inspiration of who I am today because she was an entrepreneur. She built businesses in the food industry. She ran a poultry. She also had a gas plant as well. And my mom never really had a formal education.
Okay.
And still, she was able to build businesses that carried us through even after my dad retired. So I've always believed in the power of, building, even when you don't have all the right factors, right? You know, my mom inspired that. Other powerful people in my life as well who inspired me to really be who I am as well in my community.
Yeah.
So growing up, yeah, different challenges, sometimes we had, sometimes we didn't have, but we're able to just navigate because of the power of family and because of the power of community.
Wow.
I really benefited from that.
Okay. So, growing up as a child, going to school, how was the challenge in school, lifestyle, and then after school, how was life? What were you doing? And take me through that.
Okay, so growing up, I went to school back in Nigeria in Lagos. Um, went to university, studied pharmacy.
Yeah.
So my first degree is actually in pharmacy. I am a pharmacist.
Yeah, so you're a pharmacist.
But I take my first degree, and yes, I finished school and I got a job immediately.
Okay.
I worked as a pharmacist for a year, um, in one of the pharmaceutical companies back home.
Okay.
And it was a good job. I learned a lot that job. I learned marketing,
Yeah.
selling, sales, relationship management,
Yeah.
building new territories for the company as well. And that kind of shaped, my kind of like marketing and business skills a little. But after a year in pharmacy, I kind of lacked fulfillment.
Okay.
So I found myself asking myself questions like, oh, is this what you want to do for the rest of your life?
Okay.
Is this what you want to, is this how you want to, live life?
Yeah.
I wanted more. I really was fascinated from a very young age
Okay.
with money
Okay.
and how money works, the psychology of money. How do people become rich? How do businesses grow so big? Even businesses that were not in Nigeria, right? They were global businesses, but we're hearing about them back home in Nigeria. So I was fascinated about that. How do these things become? And so I thought about it. I was like, okay, now I'm a pharmacist. It's not possible for me to understand. Maybe I can read books, but I really need like practical knowledge to be able to understand how these things really work. And that's when I branched out into I decided to get an MBA because transitioning from pharmacy to that's sciences, right?
Yeah.
To the business world, you needed like a ladder, you needed like a platform. And so I went to school and I got my MBA, and that's how I got into finance.
Oh. So that was back home in Nigeria.
Yes, back home
Okay.
in Nigeria.
Right.
And I got into finance and I got into um the world of banking and investments, and it really opened up my eyes dealing with high net worth individuals, managing their accounts, managing relationships with them, working in different business groups. At one time I was in real estate, where we built, these fascinating buildings and sold to HNIs. I worked in consumer credits where we were dealing with just normal individual households and helping them to kind of furnish their houses. So I worked in different business. I worked in corporate banking where we're dealing with blue chips, managing relationships with big conglomerates. So all that kind of helped me to understand the psychology of money, how it works, how it moves, how it flows, how people grow, how businesses grow, how people become big, and really, I really gained a lot from.
I have a question. Whilst you were talking, you said, growing up, you were just asking yourself, how do people get rich? And what perception did you have? And what was the answers? Can you share some of the answers with us so that listeners and the audience will also, get something out of it? How do people get rich? How do we chase money? That we don't have to sit down idle, you have to rise up, do something. What was the answers that it motivated you to rise up, for you to went deep into finance?
I think I'll just answer you with one sentence. And it's a sentence that I always tell everybody around me. And I kind of, try to encourage people to do. Build something that you own. That's how people get rich. You don't get rich from being an employee. Sorry to say.
I like that.
You don't get rich by living on a paycheck. You don't get rich by working for somebody else, building their own dream. You get rich by building something that you own. You have a vision, no matter how small you think that vision is, you can really, really build it to be big. It just depends on self development and really learning the things that will really generate that thing that you want. Build something that you own. That's how people get rich. They build businesses and they pour in everything that they learn from advertising, from whatever it is. They pour in everything they learn to making that thing become so big that the world pays attention. That's how you become rich.
Wow. I like that.
Build something that
Right. Thank you. Thank you for that. So let's we are still in Nigeria.
yes.
How did you migrate to Canada? Okay, because you were doing so well back home, right? You started well as a pharmacist, and then you went into finance business. And then someone will say, "Oh, I'm okay. I'm doing well. I feel comfortable," right? So how did you navigate? Right.
Okay, so I missed one part of the story.
Right.
One part of the story is after working in finance for the big traditional banks and the big corporates for about close to 10 years.
Okay.
I decided that I wanted more. Again,
Oh,
another pivot.
wow.
Another
Wow.
pivot.
Then you're hardcore.
Every
Wow.
time, Sarah, trust me, I did it scared. I did it unsure. Every time. I'm human, I have blood running through my veins.
Exactly,
So
absolutely.
every pivot came with fear and uncertainty.
Now, how did you do it?
But I needed to move because I was chasing freedom and I was chasing legacy. I
Wow.
was trying to build something that would outlive me, and I was trying to also create impact. I was chasing freedom. So after 10 years in finance, the most secure bank, the number one bank, I was climbing the ladder, I was flying. But I decided again that, look, everything I've learned, everything I've built, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Who's the next generation I'm going to pour into? There are young people out there who don't have this opportunity that I have being here, right?
Absolutely.
And if I continue to stay here, I might never meet them. I might never meet them. And so I decided that I was going to step out of stability,
Wow.
a secure paycheck,
Wow.
and go do something of my own. And so I went into entrepreneurship.
Wow.
I built a microcredit bank
Back home?
back home in Nigeria. Yes.
Wow.
So the reason I did that was because even in my line of work, right, in the bank, I saw a lot of small businesses that didn't have access to funding. They were denied on a daily basis in their numbers. Why? Because these businesses were good. They were making money.
Yeah.
On their balance sheet, they had good numbers, but they lacked structure. They lacked systems that would make the bank put their money on them, because remember, it's depositors' funds as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to be too. So the bank, they did not meet the risk acceptance criteria of the traditional banks. More or less, that's what it was. But they were good businesses, and I said to myself, there has to be something. There has to be a vehicle that can take on these businesses, right? Help them to kind of restructure their organization.
Yeah.
Help them to look better. Help them to be able to attract the funding that they need, because these entrepreneurs they also have track record.
Yeah.
They've been in business for years as well,
Yeah.
and they can also thrive. And so the microcredit organization was born.
Wow.
I got investors and I put together a team and we started. This started in 2016. Yes. And it's still thriving till today, even after I've left.
Wow.
It's still running. I ran it as the CEO of the business for about 8 years before I came to Canada.
Wow, that's so amazing.
Helping a lot of small businesses access financing and access advisory services to help them structure their businesses and scale better. So now, to your question,
Yeah.
coming to Canada.
Coming to Canada. Why? because you were doing so well. I wouldn't want to come to Canada, right?
A lot of people have said that to me.
Yeah.
In fact, when I told my friends back home that I was going to Canada, they were like, "Are you crazy like that? Oh, Canada is not for people like you."
Asking myself a lot of questions.
Canada is not for people like you. It's for people that are struggling. Why are you, going to Canada? I think, Sarah, if I ponder on it, two things. I think it's just a higher calling because you know why I'm saying that. Since coming to Canada, I have it has stretched me so much. I've reinvented myself so much. That the things that I've learned, how I've grown since I came to Canada, I didn't think I would have grown like that if I was back home. Yes, I would have grown still on my path, building my microcredits, still building, and that is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But maybe God had other plans for me, and there were other lives I had to impact, and there were other things I had to do. That's why I had to step out of my comfort zone. Remember, that is my comfort zone. That had become my comfort zone.
Yeah.
When I started, it wasn't. Or it had become my comfort zone. I mean, I could do it in my
Because you were doing what?
Yes, I could do it in my sleep. I helped some of my friends. I consulted for some of my friends to even start their own microcredit organizations. That's how good I had become. But there was more. There was more. And I also have two teenage boys as well. I always want to be a good example to them. I always want to show them that look, we have to look at this world from a bird's eye view. There are other things to see. There are other experiences to do. You don't have to cage yourself and be in a box for the rest of your life.
Wow.
You can do other things. There are other cultures for you to learn. There are other ways that people live their lives. Let's go see it. And, create more opportunities for the boys as well. To my younger boy, he's very good basketballer.
Okay.
He plays basketball. And I just didn't think that, the Nigerian environment was a place that he could, kind of live his dreams and achieve his fullest potential.
Right.
But since coming to Canada, oh my God, he's played in different rep teams.
Wow.
He's gone to different tournaments. He continues to thrive to play for a team in Oakville where we live. He plays for his school team as well. He's gotten so many opportunities, So I think that was what
Amazing.
that was what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just needed to make that transition.
So back to Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. You were doing so well back home, and you decided to come to Canada. Okay. So you are here in Canada. How was life? How was the challenge? How did you see the whole thing? Yeah.
Oh, I can laugh now. But back then I was laughing.
Back then, you were sharing tears. So
I was not laughing. I wasn't
you were
laughing.
struggling.
First of all, when I came, I felt lost.
Lost.
I felt invisible. Because back home, I had the credibility.
Wow.
I had the track record. People knew who I was, right? I had built. So, yeah, I mean, my friends were there, my schoolmates were there, my colleagues from work were there, my staff, my colleagues at work. So everything was good. And then I came to Canada and then you're just in your little apartment. Nobody knows who you are. They're like, okay, welcome to Canada where everybody's, who cares? Who cares what you've achieved? Who cares? Nobody knows you. And so for the first 6 months or thereabouts, even first year, even now I'm still finding myself, building every day, you know. But for the first, few months, I felt lost. My identity was, kind of shaken. I was like, okay, who am I now? Do I go get a job, to just survive and just, get my foot in the door? So exactly how are people going to perceive me? How am I had so many different voices and advice from different people who said to yourself, you have to, you don't have to, this is Canada, or you have to, I'm sorry, I'm speaking like Nigerian, but that's how you say it.
It's okay.
This is Canada. Canada is a different, place. Nobody cares. Nobody, so all that's, all that your Nigerian thing that you've done, you gotta put it in the back seat and now come, and those voices were there. And I struggled with my identity. Do I go get a job? Do I do this? Do I do that? But I thank God because I'm a woman of faith, prayer, meditation. And then, God reminds you of who you are, and not everything you've done. and all the skills and everything, the lives you've impacted, because I mean, in my own little way, I've been able to build people up, and having those people in my life as well kind of reminded me of who I was, being in touch with them. They tell you things like, oh, you know, thank you so much for how you've, put it into me. If not for you, I wouldn't have been this.
Yeah.
That those things remind you. And so I decided, that through it all, I was going to rise. I was going to rise. I was going to show
That is
up.
how you motivate.
Yes, so that I was going to rise. I was not going to forget who I am. I was not going to forget my journey. And I was going to just use it as fuel to keep going and keep showing up. And so one day I decided, okay, how do I get visible in this Canada? Without going to any TV station or without going to all the press conference, how do people get to know me? And that's why I love the digital space.
Wow.
That's why I love the digital space. I decided one day I was going to start writing on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And I started and I haven't stopped.
Yeah. For LinkedIn, I know you all over. That one I can testify.
I started and I haven't stopped. I started on LinkedIn. I post Mondays to Fridays.
How many times do you post?
Mondays to Fridays.
Like on every day, how many times?
Every day, just once. Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. EST. I post on LinkedIn.
Okay.
And that gave me a platform to tell my story. Remember, Sarah, we are all very unique in our own ways.
Yeah.
Our stories are powerful.
Yeah.
And they will inspire one person or the other. Even if your story inspires only one person, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Change. You inspire that person to take action. Maybe they've been struggling with something.
Yeah.
And because of your story, they finally have the clarity that they want, right? Or that they've been seeking.
Yeah.
And so I decided to start sharing my story. And so that's how I built visibility for myself. That's how I built credibility for myself, because people want to know, oh, hey, who's this girl? What has she done? Why should we care? And you use your platform, the digital space. I don't know the platform that people like, whatever it is you like, be it Instagram, be it Facebook, be it LinkedIn, be it TikTok. Maybe there's some other new ones out there.
YouTube, Facebook.
Anything. Just build your credibility one day at a time. That's how you earn credibility. Credibility is not given. It's not something you come and start telling somebody, oh, this is what I've done in the past. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, you build it to showing up, and you build it to showing up consistently. That's how you build your personal brand. In 2025, nobody can survive without a personal brand. Your personal brand is your strongest asset that you have in 2025. Your personal brand opens doors for you that you never knew existed. And since posting on LinkedIn, I've attracted so many opportunities. People come into my DM offering me all sorts of things. Aligned opportunities I go for. The other ones are not for me. I say, no, I'm not ready for this or whatever. But that's how you show up, Sarah. That's the only way. That's how people know they're in your little corner. That's how people know who you are. Own your story and own it powerfully. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because I remember how cringy I felt when I first started this. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to post this. Oh God, who's going to read this? Who's going to resonate with it? But guess what? People resonated.
Wow.
People will resonate. Even if it's just one person.
Yeah.
That's good enough to start.
Thank you. I like that. So before we continue, right, I would want you to send your advice out there to all the audience that they are listening to you today, right? We have a lot of people back home.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people across,
Continent.
yeah. And you being a woman, you were able to motivate yourself. You were able to empower yourself, right? Someone is also sitting down idle, okay? But he or she can do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but
I believe that.
they don't know how to navigate today. What is the best advice do you have for all the audience that they are listening to you today?
I would say to you, you are capable of so much more. You just haven't taken the step. That's the reason. And there are different reasons why you haven't taken that step. But I would say to you, do it scared.
Wow.
Do it messy. You don't have to take it. The world is not waiting for your perfection. It's a trap. Perfection is a trap. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to show up. Show up in that messy state that you are. Show up unsure. Clarity comes from action. Momentum builds progress. You just have to take the first step. Your first step might be taking a selfie and posting it. Your first step might be dressing up and leaving your room. But you just have to take the first step. That's how courage is built. That's what I would say.
Wow, I like that. So, what inspired you to start your image and your consulting?
Okay. Because I believe that, like I said before, everybody has a story to tell.
Yeah.
And so I believe that with our stories, we can inspire our audiences. We can inspire our ideal person, business partner, the person who we want to do business with, or the person who we want to build something with. And if you don't tell your story, you're not able to connect with those people. So there are a lot of people out there, like you said, looking for opportunities, looking for that one person that will inspire them, looking for, somebody that just clicks. You can just read a story and it clicks.
Yeah.
And just learn, you want to reach out to that person. That's what inspired me to start. To start to say, you know what, build your image, build your personal brand, build build something that you own. And that's what I try to do through my platform. I help people to build businesses beyond maybe the 9 to 5. And that is great.
Yeah.
Because after all, we all need our 9 to 5, right? To build our freedom plan. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
You need your 9 to 5 to build your freedom plan. Your 9 to 5 gives you money. Your 9 to 5 gives you access. Your 9 to 5 gives you connections. Because remember, those connections are probably your warm market or your warm, connections that you can build anything when you're starting. So those are the things that you leverage to now build something outside beyond your 9 to 5 that you own. Because I'm built on building something that you own. So that's the inspiration for what I'm doing today.
Yeah. Thank you. Whilst you were talking, this question just came through my mind. How do you build someone who wants to start a business, who wants to be an entrepreneur?
Great question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I would say 3 pillars. There are 3 pillars for me that are big. First of all, why? Why do you want to do it? Remember when I was sharing my story with you, I told you that I had seen a lot of small businesses that were underfunded or denied funding by the traditional banks. I had also seen that, they lacked the structure to attract those types of funding. And I had also seen that, they could scale if given the right advice.
Yeah.
And so that was the reason. There must be a why. What is your why for starting? So you have to get clear on, you have to go big on clarity.
Okay.
You have to, anybody who's starting anything, what is your why? You have to connect with your why. Are you a mom with kids, maybe little kids? You're looking for something to do so that you can spend more time with your kids, watch them grow up, not miss milestones.
Yeah.
So you're looking for something flexible. That would be like maybe a work from home opportunity where you don't have to, go out to work. You can work on your own time. So you're looking for flexibility.
Yeah.
You're looking for something, or are you somebody who maybe you don't have any real, you want to start a business, but you don't have any real skills, or maybe technical skills,
Yeah.
in these times, you have to be tech savvy to start some businesses, but you don't have any tech skills.
Yeah.
So you're looking for something that, you don't have to stretch yourself so much. Maybe all the tech part is taken care of for you. So what is your why? What is your why? Are you retired? Because people that are retired build businesses too in my community.
Yeah.
I have a community of over 300,000 entrepreneurs. Yes. And they build businesses as well. Are you retired looking for how to, just use your time as a retired person to also now still earn? So what is your why? So we get big on clarity. That's number one. Number two, visibility.
Visibility.
Visibility helps you to connect with the right people.
Wow.
Where do the people that you want to attract for your business, where do they hang out? Do they hang out on Instagram? Do they hang out on? Remember, we're talking about the digital space, which I'm big on because it takes away the barriers.
Yeah.
For me, any business you're building in 2025, you have to think global. I'm here. I can have a business partner in Ghana, for example. I can be building something with somebody back in Nigeria. I can be building something with somebody in Asia.
Exactly.
Why? Because they're building in the digital space, right?
Yeah.
So visibility. Where do the people who you want to work with, or you want to partner with, or you want to build with, or you want to sell to, where are they? So we need to create strategies for you to be visible to those people.
Wow.
That's number 2. Then number 3, monetization. Monetization stems around what is your offer? What are you offering people? What is the transformation you're giving people? What do they get from buying from you, or from partnering with you, or from building with you? Monetization. You have to build an offer that will make any sane person feel stupid for not partnering with you, for not buying from you.
Wow.
So you have to speak the language of the person that you want to build with, or partner with, or sell to. So those are the 3 pillars. So that's how I did it.
Thank you. As a woman of faith and a vision, how do you value guide your leadership and entrepreneur journey?
And I believe that, God has really put in us everything we need to succeed. We have everything we need to succeed.
Yeah.
In us, around us, God will also send people our way and opportunities our way. And we just have to believe
Right.
that the onus now lies on you to take action. Because without action, you cannot birth, your realities.
Yeah.
And, just that belief really has helped me through my entrepreneurial journey. I believe, Sarah, that if an opportunity was not meant for me, it won't come my way.
Yeah.
And so, guess what I do? Anytime I hear about an opportunity, even if I don't know how to do it, you can come to me now and say, Erhi, we want to build a 35-floor skyscraper in downtown Toronto, and we want to partner with you. I'm sure I believe that you have, the investors. I believe that you have the partners. I believe that you have this and that to make it happen. Sarah, I will say to you, yes. So when opportunities come my way, I always say yes.
Wow.
And then, after I say yes to you, I drop the phone. I go start looking for people in my network or outside my network who can help me bring that opportunity or that dream to reality.
Wow.
So always say yes. I think I learned that from Richard Branson. I think he said that if somebody gives you an opportunity, you say yes. If someone tells you, come do this with me, you say yes. Even if you have no idea how it's going to happen. And then after that, you will find out. You will get busy and find out how you can bring that into reality. God will not bring it your way if you're not ready for the opportunity. So,
Thank you. So, how are you using your platform to help a lot of people out there, to empower people, to educate them? How are you using your platform to help people?
I would say for now, I know that I am not doing as much as I should be doing. Um, I I think I help them through my writing for now. So my posts, be it
LinkedIn?
on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I recently started posting on Facebook as well because I know that Facebook has about 4.5 to 5 billion users.
Yeah.
So I recently started posting on Facebook. So I kind of use my voice, my writing, how I show up, what I say, to communicate the kind of mindset that I have. And I hope that people's mindsets, also shifts, because I believe that our greatness starts from our minds.
Yeah.
How we see ourselves, how we perceive ourselves. So my hope is that with my writing every day, I am able to shift some mindsets. But I know that, beyond even writing on these social media platforms, I partner with the company that has high ticket products already built in for you.
Yeah.
Where you need no tech skills at all to operate a business.
Wow.
So you want to start a business, you have no idea where to start. I partner with the company, and what we do is we plug you into the system, and you are able to build a business that is entirely yours in the digital space. Yes. And so many women, so many immigrants.
Here in Canada?
Yes, here in Canada. It's a global business. It's a business we can build with. You have business partners from all over the world, but you can build it from anywhere you are, even in Nigeria, even in Ghana, even in Cameroon, wherever you are, because it's all built in the digital space. Remember I said that? So any business I'm doing now, everything is in the digital space. So you can build that business. You have high ticket products done for you.
Wow.
You have your websites built for you, because a lot of people struggle with tech overwhelm when starting a business, and it can kind of delay your plans. So websites are built for you. Your funnels are built for you. You don't have to bother about writing emails. The system does all the automation for you.
Wow.
We have a lead strategy as well to help you get leads and to help you get buyers
That's
for the
good.
business.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is like it's an accelerator, because you get a business in a box and you can quickly scale to build a business that you can start earning from anywhere, from the comfort of your home. So this business you can do with just your laptop and your Wi-Fi, or your phone and your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And you can do it from anywhere in the world, wherever you are, whatever stage you are, a mom, like I said, a young person, 9 to 5,
I like that.
retired
Yeah.
person, you know, taking a break from corporate. You've even left corporate altogether. You want to build a business. This business has been revolutionary for a lot of immigrants. People have quit their jobs in my community. Yes, from doing this business. People have bought houses. People are mortgage free.
Oh.
Yes. So that is a proven system. And I like to plug a lot of women who don't really have an idea of what they want to do, but they want more.
Oh, that sounds good. Wow. I'm impressed. Yeah. You have mentored many young women. What transformation do you most love to witness in them?
Thank you for that question.
You're welcome.
I'm honored,
Yeah.
deeply honored to have been able to impact the lives of so many young women.
Wow.
And the transformation for me that I love to see is that transformation from needing permission to not needing permission. From I can't to I can.
Wow.
From shrinking themselves to stepping up and owning their power, to speaking with their powerful voices.
Wow.
That's the transformation I love to see.
Wow.
When a woman rises, a whole community rises, Sarah. That's the truth.
Oh,
And I see that in the women that I've mentored.
yeah, I like that. Yeah. Wow. Thank you. So, why do you believe women entrepreneurs have such a ripple effect on families and communities?
This is big.
Yeah.
Did you know that when women earn money, they give back 90% of the money that they earn to their families and to their communities? Statistically speaking, when women earn, they invest back. Because women are we're nurturers, right?
Yeah.
Anything you give a woman, she makes better.
Wow.
So when women earn, they like to see other people around them better. So maybe a woman is struggling, a woman's child doesn't have the right size of pants. Immediately a woman has money. What does she do?
Yeah.
She goes and buys
Buy
the right size of pants. Or maybe the child wants a toy and she couldn't afford it before. And what does she do when she gets money? She goes immediately to buy the next toy. So women create that kind of impact in their communities when they earn. Entrepreneurs, if you, as a woman, if you invest in a woman,
Yeah.
you not only change her life, you change the life of her children, and you change the future of her community.
Wow.
That's just
community.
Wow.
Wow. I like that. I like that. Thank you. What barriers do women face still face in stepping into entrepreneurship, right? And how do you help them overcome those challenges?
A lot of women still face the barrier of fear.
Mm.
They're scared because maybe cultural, some people is cultural, some people is just, the fear of the unknown. I think we men are able to deal with uncertainty better than women in some cases. But I always help women by telling them it's not stepping up
Right.
and being an entrepreneur and earning and working towards financial independence.
Yeah.
It's not an act, it's a responsibility that you have.
Right.
Because it's going to impact not only your life, it's going to impact the life of your children.
Wow.
If you have kids. It's going to impact even your husband's life. Tell me a man who doesn't want a financial stable woman by his side. Show me one. Maybe there are some in some cultures, maybe. But many men would like to know that if anything was to happen to them today,
Wow.
they have somebody who, is by their side.
Yeah.
And can step up.
Yeah.
And it won't be like, support. There will be no setback for the family. The family won't have to move out of their 3-bedroom condo and go to a 1-bedroom. Every man would love that. Every man sleeps well at night knowing that, they have that person by their side who's also building with them and growing with them. So I always tell women that, look, it's about you. It's not about needing permission from anybody.
Yeah.
It's about you. You make your family stronger. You make your community stronger. So I think it's a mindset thing. I always help my clients, my business partners, my mentees, and people, who I work with to kind of shift their mindset to say you are deserving, you are powerful, and you can create impact. And you do that by being financially independent.
Thank you. Can you share one success story of a woman you mentored and deeply impacted you?
Yes.
Wow.
I once mentored a woman who went through a very messy divorce. She had about 15 years in corporate. She had risen to director level, director of marketing in a big firm. But she went through a very messy divorce. And while she was married, herself and her husband, obviously everything they co-owned, their properties they co-owned, and every other thing they co-owned. So the husband had very fraudulently, I don't know how he did that, but he had used the properties that he had, not in Canada or in Nigeria, in South Africa. They had some properties they had invested in South Africa, and he had used those properties to, take loans from the banks because he was starting a business. So that had made them lose so much.
Yeah.
So this woman had just stepped out of corporate because of all the stress, and she had waited for about 14 years to have a child as well. Anyway, long and short, I was just giving you a little bit of background. She now wanted to build something of her own business, and she didn't know where to start. I mean, she needed a location.
Right.
She was into she wanted to build all this curated hotels, like a boutique hotel that would cater to HNIs, home away from home, and that's what she wanted to do. Just like 4-bedroom apartments that she would build in different locations in the city and that would cater to HNIs. And so she did that. She wanted to do that, but she didn't know where to start in terms of funding, in terms of partners, in terms of, how does she target the right clients? We worked together. Our work together transcended 90 days because this was a big project. It involved real estate, it involved investors, and it involved also getting clients, the right clients. But we did that. We worked for 12 months. We worked together for 12 months. And today she has about 5 different locations. She caters to HNIs, high net worth individuals, gets them, especially the ones who are traveling from different places. They don't live here. She gets them into the apartments, gives them curated, customized services.
Yeah.
And she's really, really doing well and thriving.
Wow.
I'm so, so happy because she's in a happy place. Her divorce is final. She's finally rising and building her own life and living life on her own terms.
That's amazing. Wow, I like that. So let me go through this question straight whilst you were talking. Has there been a time, that you think and you felt like you want to quit and you can't do it
So,
through your journey?
oh my God, so many times.
Mm.
The sleepless nights,
My God.
the analysis paralysis.
Mm.
You need to make a decision and you're unsure. You will probably spoken to people, but you just have it in your gut feeling that that's not the right decision. So you have sleepless nights. Sometimes my husband wakes up, sees me pacing the room at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m.
Oh
He's like,
my God.
babe, come and sleep.
Oh my
I'm like, I can't sleep. I need to make a decision. I need to make a decision. So many times I felt like quitting. I'm human, but what keeps me going is the life that I will impact, the changes that will come as a result of me not quitting, the impact that I will make. And of course, my kids need to know that challenges are part of life.
Wow.
Or you rise through them because you make decisions one day at a time.
You rise through them.
You rise through them. You build resilience, you build courage. I'm showing my boys that, look, things might not always be, sweet and rosy. That's not life. Challenges will come, but we keep going. We keep building. I mean, how will I look if I quit today and my kids ask me, Mom, are you not still doing what's happening to this business? And you tell them, oh, I'm no longer doing it. How would I look? My kids will be, okay, it's okay to quit. If I'm having a challenge, after all, Mom quit, right? I don't want to be that. I'm building something that outlives me. And that's what keeps me going, Sarah.
Wow, thank you. How do you keep yourself resilient in the face of financial and personal challenges? Wow. Wow. Wow.
I think surrounding myself with the right people has been a big, big accelerator for me. Big one. You are a reflection of who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Do you surround yourself with quitters, or you surround yourself with builders?
Wow.
What kind of conversations do you engage in? When your phone rings, who's calling you to complain? Oh, this is what happened.
Gossiping.
Gossiping. Oh, surround yourself with people who talk about faith,
Wow.
who talk about building the next thing, who talk about their challenges, but also provide solutions to those challenges.
Wow.
Who's on your call log? Is it the people who you gossip about what happened on Instagram the other day with? Or the people who you can call, you have a business decision to make, and this is the challenge. What do you think? Because they've walked the road ahead of you. Because you know they're building something powerful as well. And you know that they can advise you. So you need to really audit your life. Audit your network. Build intentional friends. Don't just go random celeb because you people buy hair from the same place or you do your hair in the same salon, then that person is your best friend. Hey, I don't do that. I'm intentional with the people I surround myself with. I'm intentional with the things that, I spend my time on. I listen to a lot of podcasts that inspire me to be better. I listen to a lot of young people now. Young people are doing amazing things. I listen to them because guess what? I'm trying to see the world from their lens. It'll help me as I'm building. It'll help me to be able to connect the gap between them and the other people, right? Because I'm in the middle, right? So, I mean, listen to podcasts, read books that inspire you. And I have daily affirmations as well that I say that help me as well.
Thank you. What is the biggest misconception people have about women entrepreneurs?
This is a huge one.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that women do businesses because it's a hobby.
Okay.
Sarah just likes to put herself in front of a camera. She likes talking. So that's why she's doing a podcast. They think it's a hobby. We do business because it's a hobby. No, it's not a hobby. We don't do business because it's a hobby. We do business because we know within ourselves that when we start something, we're starting it to create something that will transcend us, that will create something that will impact the lives around us. We do business because we are creating a ripple effect in our communities to bring change to people's lives and to people's, affairs. That's why women do businesses. Do you know, Sarah, that 2% of venture capitalist funding, less than 2% is what goes to female-owned businesses. So I'm saying to you that 98% goes to male-owned businesses, but only 2% goes to female-owned businesses. Do you know that that is statistically speaking?
No, I don't know.
You didn't know that.
No.
So that's it. People just, there's a misconception that women are emotional. We cannot make decisions, rational decisions. No, women are the greatest strategy of 2025 is investing in a woman. Because when you invest in a woman, you change entire destinies. That's what I would say.
Wow, thank you. What do you want your daughter, your son, or whoever is listening to you today? Okay, mantis and future women, okay, leaders to learn from your journey.
And you have the power. You are powerful. And you can start from where you are. Watching me, listening to me, anywhere you are, you can start from there. Remember what I said earlier. The world is not waiting for your perfection.
Yeah.
The world is waiting for that first messy step that you're willing to take. You get yourself up.
Wow.
Do it scared. Do it unsure. Do it messy. Do it even confused.
Wow.
But do it. If you feel the nudge to go,
Yeah.
go. Make that move. Don't let doubt stop you. Doubt is it steals dreams. If you allow doubt and procrastination,
Yeah.
it steals your dreams. Just move. I would say to people watching me or listening to me, I would say to them, dream big. You can do it. The next person, the person you read about, does not have two heads. They only have one head.
Yeah.
What differentiates you from that person is the willingness to start. But start from where you are. Forget about all the success stories you see online and you read in the books and you see in the blogs. Forget about those success stories. They started one day. And today, there's no better time to start today. So start. That's what I would say.
Wow. Thank you. And before we go, I have one question that someone emailed me to ask you. What keeps you going? Yeah. So after posting flyers, sharing your flyers and everything, and someone just emailed me and said, "Can you ask her this question for me? What keeps her going?"
I would say, Sarah, what keeps me going is the transformation that I see in so many women
Wow.
that we work together, or that I mentor, that I even come across their path. If I don't keep going, I don't see these beautiful faces. I don't see these lives being transformed. If I stop the work that I do not see communities being impacted. Because when these women's lives change, you don't only change their lives, you change their children's lives. You change the lives of their communities. I love to see women thrive. I'm all about women empowerment. And some men too, so the men don't feel left out. But, you know, I love to see the transformation when I work with women, help them to believe that they are so powerful, they're so unique, their stories are so important, and they can build the life that they truly dream of. You are capable. Women, listen to me. You are queens. You can rise from the ashes wherever you find yourself. You can. You can step up and really, really build the life of your dreams. All you need is someone in your corner who can even see beyond what you see yourself. You are powerful and you deserve so much more. And I'm rooting for you every day.
Thank you, Erhi. Thank you. But before we go, do you organize a seminar, like a conference to motivate, empower women out there, to push them, to help them? Do you do that?
Not at the moment, Sarah.
Why? No.
Sarah is setting me up. She's setting me up big time, Sarah.
No, no. I want you to help a lot of women, and we don't want to take our men out.
No, 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 no.
So
Men are they are our biggest supporters.
yeah, so I want
They
to
are.
push you so that you can start with seminars. Even if you have 2 people, you can make a very big or great impact. So please, I would want you to start area.
You mentor me for that, Sarah. You'll be my
I
mentor.
will.
Please.
I will. I promise. Guys, thank you for watching my story talk show. Erhi, before we go, one piece of advice to all the audience. Mm.
Build something that you own. Build something nobody can take away from you.
Mm.
You have the power to live life fully on your own terms. And I'm here to support you if you want that support.
Thank you, Erhi. Thank you for sharing your story with us. It has really inspired me, and it has educated me as well, and it has given me hope. That has given me another pathway, right, to navigate. So thank you for coming to my story talk show. I appreciate you.
So much.
And I know it's not going to end here. From here, you would keep doing, right? And then you start with the seminars.
Yeah.
You start with a conference.
Yes.
And we are here to support you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Sarah.
coming to my
Thank
story
you.
talk show
I
to share your
absolutely
story with us.
enjoyed this time.
I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you guys
much.
for watching my story talk show. Remember, if you have a story, you can email us at toronto.mystorytalkshow@gmail.com. We'll review your story and get in touch with you. Today, my guest is Erhi Ojoboh, and she is the CEO and the founder of Owndra Digital. Thank you for watching. Bye.